Today we're talking with Sal from Sal's Pizza in Orlando, Florida. Sal was born in Italy, grew up in New York, moved to Orlando to start a pizza shop to basically start the pizzeria he remembers operating with his family in New York. And I've been there. We've done a video, Pizzeria Insider Series video inside the shop, but I wanted to sit down with Sal and really hear more about his backstory and how he got started and starting the pizzeria and building it out and hiring people, and a little bit more in-depth conversation than we get to do on the Pizzeria Insider Series. But if you want to see the inside of his shop while we're talking about it, we'll link the pizzeria video below in the description below this video. But it's a great shop. Busy shop too, not open that long. Built it out, did a lot of the work by hand. We talk a lot about that on this podcast. But before we get into that with Sal, real quick, a word from us. Slice has something great. It's called Slice Referral. Slice.com/referral. If you want to make up to $2,000 just by referring your pizza friends to sign up for Slice, you can make $500 when they sign up for online ordering, and then an additional $1,500 if they sign up for Slice family membership or the point of sale system. This is a great way for you as the pizza shop owner to make some extra money just by telling your friends about Slice. Great point of sale system. The family membership also has phones, boxes, online ordering, a website, all that stuff that's going to help you kind of not have to worry about the tech or the phones answering, because that's a big pain in the butt. We all know that. And if you're a pizza shop owner, you do as well. So sign up for that and then tell all your friends about it. Go to slice.com/referral. There'll be a little sheet in there. You have to fill out some information about your friend and what the name of their pizzeria is. And then when they process their first order, boom, you get paid $1,500 or $2,000 just by referring people you know to Slice. Again, slice.com/referral. That's where you send them. All right, Sal, welcome to the podcast.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thanks for inviting me. I appreciate it.
Thank you. We just visited your shop not too long ago.
Yes, you did. Yes.
Back in Orlando.
Yes.
That was great. I enjoyed visiting your shop. But this is the podcast audio version. Well, this will go on YouTube too. But for people who are listening, just give everybody a little background about what you do and where you do it.
Well, we own a pizzeria here in Orlando. We're like maybe about 15 minutes from here.
Yep. What's the name of it?
It's Sal's Pizza Bar. We've been open less than 2 years. This January is actually going to be 2 years.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
That's not easy.
Absolutely not. No, it's not. No, it is not easy at all. But we do New York style pizza.
Yep.
You know, we do brick oven as well too.
Yeah, if you want to take a video, if you want to take a look at the video we did at Sal's Place, we'll link that in the description below this video so you can go watch. It's cool to see behind the scenes. After listening to it.
But we do pizza by the slice. You know, a lot of places in Orlando don't do pizza by the slice. We have a 60-footer, basically, a display, and all types of kinds of pizza that you want. Any slice that you want, cheese, pepperoni, vodka and burrata that you tried. It's everyone's favorite. You know, veggie rolls. We have a Sicilian arancini, which, in other words, it's called rice balls. Yep. You know.
How'd you get started in pizza?
My dad.
Did he own a pizza shop?
My dad owned a pizza shop when we were kids. You know. And
not in Orlando. In Orlando?
Not in Orlando. In New York. Okay. Brooklyn.
So you grew up in Brooklyn?
I grew up in Brooklyn, born and raised in Italy.
Okay.
Came in when I was 10 years old.
Oh, you came to America when you were 10 years old? Did you know how to speak English?
I had to learn, yeah.
Wow.
I had to learn how to speak English, yeah. Still speak Italian.
Do you really?
I read, write Italian. My parents barely speak any English.
That's good. Yeah. Not that that's good, but it's good. Yeah. Do your kids speak Italian?
No, they know the bad words.
Yeah. So my wife's Greek, and she speaks fluent Greek, and her parents, same thing, came over from Greece. Yeah. And my kids don't know how to speak Greek. I wish that I would have taught them when they were little, because it's such easier to learn when you're younger versus when you get older.
Yeah. But working with my dad at the pizzeria in New York, 13, 14 years old, was basically almost running his pizza shop, and then like what we said before, I just wanted to get out of the pizza shop. 17, 18 years old, I'm like, I don't want to do this. I want to go out. I want to have a good time. I want to hang out with my friends. I miss my friends.
Right.
Long hours. But it was also in me. I always loved it. I always loved pizza. Pizza is my number one food. I'll eat pizza every day if I have to.
It's so great.
But I got back into business.
Wait, did you leave so you worked at your dad's pizza shop? What did you go do in the meantime?
I did
random stuff?
ironworks.
Okay.
I was a welder. I did construction. You know, I just didn't want nothing to do with the pizza anymore. You
At
know?
what age did you decide, oh man, you know what, maybe I do want to get back into the pizza business?
I actually decided when I was in my late 30s.
So it was a while.
It was a long time, yeah. It was a long time. My dad was up in New York, and I was here in Florida, and I was looking for pizza shops. No good pizza, no good pizza, no good pizza.
Right.
I told my dad, I'm like, hey, let's open up a pizza shop. Let's do it together. And we ended up doing it. We opened a pizza shop down in Orlando, and COVID came.
Yes.
5 years later.
Which Orlando got hit hard because Orlando is very much a touristy place.
Tourism, yep. Ended up selling the place during COVID. Got lucky. I was one of them who got lucky, sold it, and then basically took a year off from the pizza shop.
Yeah.
But within that year off, I was like still like, I feel like I need to do something. I feel like I can't sit down. Like I was making pizza at home.
Did you sell it because of COVID?
I sold it because of COVID. Yeah.
So it wasn't like you just were sick of it.
No, I sold it because of COVID.
Yeah.
Business was like up and down. It was a roller coaster. You know,
Where in Orlando was it?
Not too far, Hunters Creek area.
So was it close to the shop you have now?
It's actually about 20 minutes away from my shop. But I wasn't getting paid.
Yes.
You know.
Was it a similar style of shop?
It was same style. Yeah, it's different neighborhood.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah, I got lucky. You know, sold it. And then.
Took a year off and then decided to open another one?
Decided to open this pizza shop, Sal's, signed the lease, and then because of COVID, inflation, materials, it took 3 years to open up.
Did it really?
Yeah.
What was the holdup?
It's everything. Couldn't get ACs, couldn't get electrical parts.
So everything just took longer than you thought it was going to take?
Yeah.
What'd you do? Did you have to pay the rent in the meantime?
I did not pay any rent, no.
So the landlord was pretty lenient on that?
Yeah. It was basically, you know, the shell was not ready. So if the shell's not ready, you don't have to pay anything.
Okay.
Only when the shell is ready, you go in there, you know.
So how long did you have to pay rent before you were able to open?
I didn't have to pay rent because I sold, as soon as he gave me the shell,
you got everything going in?
I had everything lined up already, ready to go.
Oh, so the building itself had problems? Not your pizza shop?
Not my pizza shop.
So once he had everything done...
I had like tables at home in my garage. I built my own tables.
Okay.
You know.
So you were ready to go. You were waiting on him.
I had pizza oven in my house. I had a stove. I had my whole garage was full, basically, of equipment, ready to go.
Just waiting.
Just waiting till that moment came.
And I mean, I was in your shop. So you opened. Was it busy right off the bat?
So when we opened, we didn't know what to expect.
Yeah. What you say? What were you expecting? I know you don't know what to expect. Like, what were your were you expecting like? All right, I hope we do at least 10, 15,000 a week.
Yes, that's what I was expecting, you know, but it was overwhelming.
Was it busier than you thought?
It was a lot busier than we thought. We were understaffed, and then people just kept coming and coming and coming, and then I had my staff that working 40 plus hours, couldn't take lunch break.
Wow.
Because people just kept coming and coming and coming, and we grew and we grew. And when we first opened up, we started with 7 employees. We're up to 20 employees now.
Yeah.
You know.
And when you open, so hopefully we'll show some of the video of your shop. But if you go into your shop, let me just describe it to the people who are listening. You walk into the shop. To the left is the display case.
The display case, yes.
With the ovens behind it. And then you have 2 separate pizza areas. One for like to dine in, and then one for takeout and slices.
So during the busy time, which is Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, we have 2 pizza guys. So we have one pizza guy just dedicated to do dine-in for the slices. House for the slices. And then we have dine-in. And then if he's not busy, then he picks up and helps out the takeout deliveries, basically to kind of like work together.
Yeah, so it's not super, because it's not a big area.
No, so we started with 2 small ovens, then we had extended with bigger ovens, then we had extended with another pizza guy.
Yeah.
You know, our wait time when we first opened up was an hour and a half.
Was it really?
Yeah, just because we were so busy.
What did you start, if you're in your restaurant, I know you have 2 pizza areas now. Which one was the one you started with?
Right in the front.
So like by the front of the window?
Yeah, no. the other side.
Oh,
Right,
so back
right
when you
back,
walk in the door,
when
go
you walk
straight
in the
towards
door, straight back. Yeah.
Okay, that's the one you started
Actually,
with?
it was not even there. It was actually where the oven is. So we had to put the oven, the smaller oven.
Okay.
You know, it was actually to the side, but we had to move things around to fit another oven in.
Okay, so you were planning on being like, all right, this is where we're gonna make pizzas. This is the oven.
Exactly.
And then you're like, oh shit, now it's way too busy.
Yeah, exactly. We
What are we
got too
gonna do
busy
now?
now. We have to start moving.
And it's not like a huge space where you can have the luxury of being like, I can put it wherever I want. We can figure it out.
We're so cramped up. We actually maxed out every inch of the place on everything. Even deliveries too. Deliveries, it's tough for us because we started with 1 delivery a week.
Yep.
We're up to 3 deliveries a week now.
For deliveries from the purveyor?
Basically for food.
Oh yeah.
Just because we sell a lot more now, and we don't have space.
How many square footage is it?
1,700 square feet.
Oh yeah, so that's like kind of small. And you have a nice sized dining room too.
We have we have the indoor seating.
Yeah.
We have outdoor seating as well too. It's really nice, especially now, right? November, December, January, February, March. Weather's beautiful. A lot of people want to sit out.
Yeah. Perfect day today out there.
Oh yeah, it's
Like
beautiful.
today's nice weather down here.
Yes,
It was
it
a little
is.
cold when we got here first. Doing
Yeah,
the
it
show.
was. Yeah, it is.
But that's
This is the Florida weather.
Is this what it's like all winter?
Yes, it is. Yeah, it's like up and down. You get 2-3 days of cold weather, and then boom, jumps up back to 70s, and there you go, short sleeves.
Yeah. What's your season down here? Like, when's the busy time? When's the slow time?
So right now we're going to season starting this month. It's our season all the way through, I say, July.
Is that because everybody kind of travels down here, or
Yeah, so
goes
we
down
have the
here for winter?
holidays.
Yeah.
You have Thanksgiving, then you have Christmas, New Year's. Then January you have all the conventions going on here. They have spring break.
Right.
Then you have Easter. Then you have summer.
Yeah.
And then pretty another year went by just like that.
What is it? So your business is in Orlando. Orlando's a very touristy area. What's your clientele? Is it more people who live in Orlando or visit?
So we get about, I say maybe about 70-30. Most of it is locals.
Is it people who work in the area or live in
It's
the area?
work in the area or know the place.
Yeah.
And the 30% is tourism.
How do they
people-
find you?
Google.
Yeah.
Yeah, they find us on Google. Look for pizza and we pop up. We have great reviews. But we get people from driving an hour just to come and see us. It's like, hey, we saw it on Instagram, we saw it on TikTok, and they come and try us out and they love us.
Was it your TikTok, or you work with a lot of influencers too, huh?
We work with influencers. They reach out to us and they want to do a video, and then I say, go ahead, do what you have to do.
I mean, that's what I did.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, we followed each other on Instagram.
Yep,
and I see
exactly,
that, I'm always looking for, especially if I'm in a city, if I'm going to a city, I'm always looking for where the best pizza place is, or pizza places that look intriguing or have a cool story to tell.
Yeah.
And I saw your Instagram. I saw you working with all these influencers and doing all this cool stuff. Your restaurant looked good. Pizza looked good, so I wanted to talk to you. So I see you do that.
Yeah. I appreciate you coming out. Thank
That was
you,
fun.
man.
It was great.
Yes, thank you.
When you work with these influencers, do they reach out to you?
Most of them reach out to us, yes. Most of them want to get paid, but I'm like, hey, listen, I'm not in
So
the
you don't pay
budget.
anyone?
I don't pay anybody. They basically, I'm like, hey, I'd be happy to comp your food,
Yeah.
but I don't have the budget to pay anybody.
What do they ask for? Like, how much money do they ask for?
Sometimes they extra, thousands of dollars.
Really?
Yeah.
Jesus. What the fuck is going on?
For like a video, I'm like, for me, the best advertisement is word of mouth.
Yes.
Come try us out. If you like it, you're gonna keep coming back, and you're gonna tell your friends about it, and your friends will tell somebody else, and that's how we opened up. When we opened up basically with no advertisement, and everything's word of mouth.
Did you do a soft opening, or did you just?
We just opened.
Really?
Yeah, this guy here, Elijah, he's standing right here. He was ready to quit on me, and he turned out to be now. He's like, one of my best guys there. So he's been here for 2 years now with me.
So that's great. When you own a pizza shop, sometimes people think of a soft opening where you invite your friends and family in.
Yeah.
You do that for a couple of days so people can
no,
get adjusted.
we just opened, and I'm like, open the doors.
Was it busy right away?
It's busy. We actually sold out of food the second night. We had
Wow.
no more food. We had no more pizza. We just couldn't keep up.
That's crazy.
We had to get an emergency delivery coming in. It was nuts.
Wow. What do you contribute to that?
Yeah.
What do you think that came from?
Good food.
But they didn't know you in the beginning.
They did not. Good food, good customer service, good quality. We use the best of the best product in the market.
Yeah.
And we don't cut any corners as well either.
What do you think? What do you guys do for marketing now, other than working with influencers?
We don't do nothing at all for marketing.
You don't do any marketing?
No, we do zero marketing. We do social media. We put a post.
Is it just media. Instagram, or is it
just
Facebook?
Instagram? That's it, basically. We don't do nothing at all. With no advertisement at all.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I can't believe. I mean, you have good pizza, so I understand why you're busy.
You.
But it's crazy that you didn't do any grand opening. You didn't do any marketing in the beginning, and you were able to just open and be busy.
Yep.
Is it still maintaining all these a couple years later?
Yes, it's still the same. It's actually is getting busier and busier each year. Which has been a blessing. It really has. God has given me more than what I prayed for. And I'm very thankful for that.
Yeah, that's good.
I have a good supportive system as well too. I have my wife.
Does she work with you?
She does not. She does my payroll.
Okay.
She does my.
So she does the important stuff.
She does my payroll. She does my scheduling.
Okay.
She quits on me. when things don't get, we're just talking, and we're having a disagreement, and she's like, "I quit." Wait a minute.
That sounds about right.
Yeah. I'm like, I can't do the schedule. You have to come back.
That's great.
But,
I can't. I'm just fascinated by your business because you do a great job.
Yeah, thank you.
I mean, it just goes to show you that you guys care about your customers, and you do a great job because not a lot of businesses out there can do no marketing.
No. The biggest three things in business, if you want to be successful, is you have to give a good quality, you have to stay consistent, and you have to give good service. And if you can manage these three things in business, you'll be successful. You can't do two out of three. You have to do all three of them, and it has to be every single day. I'm there every day working.
Do you work a lot?
I go in every day. I've backed off a little bit because I want to manage more now, but in the beginning I was working. In the beginning, I was cleaning the bathrooms. In the beginning, I was mopping the floors. I was doing the dishes, because we were on the staff. But I did all that, Into today, I still do it.
Right.
I go in there. If they're busy, I jump in the line. Sometimes, we have someone that didn't get a delivery because something happened with the third-party deliveries, and I call the customer. I'm like, "Where's your address?" Put it in. I drive it myself. I do everything that needs to be done on the back end, on the back seat, if I have to clean tables, I clean tables.
Yeah, you got to do what you got to do.
Whatever it is, But I've actually backed off a little bit because I want to do these things. I want to be able to talk to my customers.
Yeah.
I want to be able to, tell them, "Hey, how was your pizza? What can we do? How was everything? So, but nothing but great feedbacks every time I do that. So.
Do you still love it?
I do, every day. Every day I do.
That's great. Are you open every day?
We open 7 days a week.
What's your hours?
So we open from 11 to 10, 7 days a week.
Okay, even on Sundays?
Even on Sundays, yeah.
And is that hard? Is it hard down here to find and build a team?
It is. It is. I have a good core of the team.
Yeah, I met them. It seemed like you have a good.
I have really good core, but then you have basically the people that just come in and they work 2-3 months and then gone they go, and then you have to start all over again. But as long as you have your core, then and you have everything.
How often are you interviewing people? Do you do the interviews?
I do it. Yeah, I do the interviews. Or I have Nicole.
Yeah.
She's with me. She does the interview as well too. She does all the training for me.
So when you do someone, when you interview? Where do you advertise that you're hiring?
We do Indeed.
Okay.
I do an Indeed ad.
That works good down here?
Sometimes yes. Sometimes no. I got lucky that I found Elijah. Yeah, Indeed.
Right.
Yeah.
Very good.
So and turned out to be a great kid, man. I love Elijah. He's like my son. Not because he's here. He knows.
Yeah. That's good.
Yeah. So.
And then they come in, interview, and then what? They come in for like a little bit of
we
an
do,
hourly training?
what we do is we do like a training.
Like a working interview, or?
We do like a work interview, you know, we
Make a
have them come
pizza, let's see how
well,
you...
whatever it is, you know, either if it will be a register or it will be behind the counter. And I'm very straightforward. I'm like, hey, try out for 3 days. You might not like us, or we might not like you, but we'll pay you. And if you like it, you can stay. If you don't like it, then we go separate ways. We'll move on, you know.
How many people are you going through, you think? How many people does it take? Let me rephrase that question. Because people say they have a hard time getting employees, right? So how many people do you have to interview or train before you find someone that joins your team?
You know, we go back again, right? People just, we put ads up, and they say, yeah, we're coming in, and they don't show up.
Yeah, that's what happens all the time.
You know?
Like, you have
so the
5
first
interviews?
person you see coming in, you're like, oh my God, he or she actually showed up.
Yeah.
Let's grab this one before, you know. And sometimes we tell her to come back,
and they don't
come back. So we go through this, you know, a lot throughout the year, you know. We just hired 3 new people just within 1 week.
Oh, wow.
You know, so far they're there. Are they going to work out? I really don't know.
That's like the nature of the beast, though.
Yeah, it is.
I've never been to a pizza shop where, unless it's like one owner who's the owner operator and they only have like 2 or 3 employees.
Yeah.
If you have a business like yourself where you have 25 people, it's going to happen.
Yeah, it is. You know, we have 20 plus people. We have 20 people working for us. You know, so it's someone's going to quit. Yeah. Someone's not going to be happy with somebody else.
Yep.
You know, someone is always not a team worker.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah.
so you're going to get that.
25 people who are in the restaurant business, they're not always going to get along.
Exactly.
It's just a lot of personalities.
Yep.
Do you do third-party delivery or do you own?
We do third-party delivery.
Do you use DoorDash and Uber Eats and all that?
Yes, we do, yeah.
What do you think of those?
About what? Slice?
What do you think about DoorDash and Uber Eats and stuff? Is it a necessary evil down here?
Well, Uber is really good down here.
Is that where a lot of people order from?
Yeah, we get a lot of, but we have a big challenge with the drivers, right? They come in, they've confirmed the order, then they leave, they can't find the address, or they make excuses.
What happens at that point?
At that point, I just told you before, right?
Yeah.
Now I gotta call the customer.
Yeah.
She's not a happy customer.
Because like you have to deal with it as the owner, because DoorDash or Uber Eats
So
doesn't.
now I gotta remake the order, and I gotta personally deliver it.
And you gotta eat the other order, like eat the fee?
Well, most of the times, I gotta call it in and get reimbursement.
Okay.
But you know how it goes in a business restaurant, right? On a Friday night, who's got time to call?
Right.
And the next day, you're tired, basically, too.
And you gotta start all over again.
Then you have to start all over again. They want the order number. They're gonna put you, okay, we'll refine you. It's not easy, you know?
So you just chalk that up to like a loss in marketing?
Most of the times, yes.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah.
Have you ever thought about doing your own drivers?
We do, but it becomes a challenge now because now it's our own drivers. Now you have to hire people, which is hard to get, you know? Then it's a liability on the company as well, too.
Insurance-wise?
Insurance-wise. Because now you're going to need a higher insurance, you know, for the drivers. You have to make sure that you hire people that don't have, you know, that have a good background, good drivers. It just becomes a challenge.
Yeah. It's like that balance when you're working, a lot of people ask about starting their own delivery drivers, and there's a balance in the beginning because you have to worry about the insurance and the cost, but then you have to worry about no driver is going to want to work for you if they don't have orders.
Exactly.
So if you don't have orders for them to deliver, they're just going to stand there and they're not going to make any money. And
you have to pay them.
Yeah, they're not going to be happy.
You can't just not pay them, exactly.
Yeah, you got to pay them and they're not going to be happy.
Nope.
So you have to have enough orders coming in that can sustain a driver or two, but then not too many because then you're going to need 2 or 3 drivers.
Yep,
and
exactly.
it's like a huge, it's really hard.
Yeah, it is. You know, in New York, my brother does it. You know, he's got his own drivers.
Does he?
And sometimes they have nothing to do.
Yeah.
You know? But he pays them, so the driver's usually supposed to stock up on boxes.
Yeah.
You know, that stock up in the refrigerator. You know, just get little things done. You know?
Like busy work, fold some boxes, fill a Coke machine.
But still, you're still paying them.
Yep.
You're still paying them. You know.
It's so hard.
It is.
But that's why those third-party deliveries are so big.
It's good, and bad.
Yeah, I've never heard one person come on here and be like, I love DoorDash.
No.
They're always like,
no.
We use it, but it kind of sucks.
It sucks.
What's one piece of advice you'd give someone who's looking to open a pizza shop or just trying to get by?
Just be truthful, be honest with your customers, with your employees, treat them with respect. The most important thing is your employees, because your employees run your business.
True.
And if you mistreat them, they're gonna mistreat your business when you're not looking, But if you treat them like family, they will treat you back like family, and they will take care of your business, Also, don't cut out any corners if you want to be a successful business owner. You cut out corners, you're not gonna make it.
Yeah.
And then you have to put the hours to work in there as well too.
Especially in the beginning, right?
Especially in the beginning, exactly.
How long did it take you to be able to be like, all right, I can take a day off or 2 days off?
6 months.
Of working every day?
Working every day, 7 days a week, 6 months. And there was days when we blew up overnight, and Elijah will tell you, standing right here, right in front of me, nobody ate lunch. We were working from 11 to 10. Our lunchtime / dinner was at 10 p.m. And I felt bad for them, But this is why, they're here still with me working, because I treat them like family.
Yeah.
And they respect me, and I respect them.
Any ambition to open more stores? Is it Orlando a good place to open multiple locations?
It is, The problem is, if you do, one place is always going to lose. I want to, but then you have to have someone that
Like
has
yourself,
the
yeah.
same passion of me. Unfortunately, my kids are young. But if my kids were older, I'll probably do it. But I never say no, right? Because you never know what's going to come knocking on your door, right?
True.
An opportunity that you can't turn down, then you can't say no.
Very true.
But you never know. Maybe yes, maybe I'm fine where I'm at right now.
That's good though. That's good that you're fine. Like I always feel, I kind of hate asking that question, because I always feel like every time you own a pizza shop, people are always asking you, when you open the next one, when you open the next one.
Yeah.
And it's okay not to want to.
Yeah, people ask me every day, but I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah.
If it's meant to be and it falls in my lap, God is talking to me.
Right.
That's it.
But if you don't, you're comfortable where you are. You enjoy what you're doing.
I'm comfortable. I'm happy. I have a great team. I have amazing customers. They appreciate my pizza coming in. And it means a lot to me. The community means a lot. What we serve, the area that we serve.
That's good. All right. Well, thank you so much for joining me on the podcast.
Thank you so much.
I appreciate you.
Thanks
This was
for
great
having
talking
me.
to you.
Yes.
We'll link up your Instagram, your website, in
Yep.
that video we did in your shop. So if
Yep.
you listening to this podcast on YouTube or the Spotify, you can go watch. We did a video showing you the pizza, showing you around how he set up what we're talking about here. We'll link that in the description below this video. But Sal, thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you so much for having me, Bruce.
was great.
I appreciate it. It was a pleasure.
Thank you, Sal, for joining me on the podcast. Thank you for listening. Very much appreciated. If you are listening to the audio version, 5 stars on iTunes or Spotify, leave a comment there. Very much appreciated. Hit like, hit subscribe on YouTube, and let us know where you're watching this from. We are planning a lot of content for 2026 to go visit some new cities. And I want to come visit your pizza shop if we're in the area. So let us know where you're watching this from in the comments below. And if we hit your city, maybe we'll stop by and say hello. Thank you so much for tuning into the podcast. See you next time.